Look at that. We actually need 2 chests for all the fuel that we have. There's only more coming. I probably should stop this by now. But we're not going to. Oh, did I screw up? Let's make the rest of our science. Okay, let's go check our utility science. We might be able to make more at a time, and that would be good. Because we are kind of far behind on this. Let's make 3 more. It looks like our supply is good enough for now. We do have to remember that our low density structures are being added through a chest. So there's a possibility that this won't keep up. Oops. Alright, there we go. We'll just supplement this with some more circuits. And that should be good for now. We are going to make more circuits, because we can afford to now. Don't have the underground pipes, so I'm just going to use those. Right. And I think we're good. So this is where we're going to be using up all of our green circuits, I guess. You might want to keep an eye on this. All right. Everything is looking good. Now we're backed up. I can take this guy away. And I'll put a yellow inserter to grab him. Alright, so this is pitiful, very pitiful. So what I'd like to do is have our 3rd line of copper come through here and add to the very end of all of the stuff. So let's do that. We're gonna change these guys around. There we go. Oops. And if I want to, I could probably just split it right here. Because you can see that this is where everything kind of starts halting. I'll do that. So that should help quite a bit with our issues here with the copper. As you can see, it's filling up, so that's good. If this continues to stay this way, we're going to want to add more low density structure things. Alright, I'm going to pick up, this is backed up, so I'm going to pick these up for now. Oh boy. And put them into the chest again. So that way these have somewhere to go. Because these are, they're coming through slowly. Okay. So I'm pretty pleased with what we have so far. Everything looking pretty good. We have pretty much everything that we want to be automated. Let's take a look to make sure that's true. We might want to get assembly machine 3s going. Oh, so we need all the productivity modules. That's definitely something that we don't have. So I'll take back what I said. Other than that, blue belts are something that we might want to consider as well. We need lubricant and the iron gear wheels. So that is something. Another thing I probably want to check, or might want to work on, is getting underground belts and splitters automated. I don't have those automated, and I've never actually tried doing those. I just make them whenever I need to. So that is definitely something I could do. Let's do that, so we have that full. Okay. Oh, I forgot to limit this. Oh well. Well, hey, we have signals and rail signals galore, if we so desire. Let's do this. This will come in handy, I think. We're not in any need of any of this currently, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, we have the rocket silo, and that's something that we need to work on, but I'm just gonna let it be. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. I thought we would have been finished doing this by now, and I would have all my armor. But alas, that is not the case. And yes, we could totally just stop doing it, because as you can see, we have way too much now. That's not how we roll. Let's check out our electricity. We're still in the clear here. So there's no reason to double this and have 4 nuclear reactors, because we're already easily meeting our needs. I'm gonna wait for this train to pass. There we go. We actually have the utility science backed up. That's actually amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at how our copper is doing. And we're good to go. Look at that. So I definitely could add more assembly machines here for low density structures. I'll do that in the future. What are we doing here? Still have a large supply, so I'm not worried about that either. How's our oil doing? We're full on that. Full on that. Okay, so I think the next thing we want to do is start making rocket fuel in preparation for our rocket. We just need solid fuel for that. So we have we have tons of that already. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. Wait, we're more than set. I'll just make another chest worth. So it has something to do, you know? Okay. Alright. Is there anything else we can do with our trains? I guess that's our next question. These guys aren't powered, but those are for cliff explosives, and I don't care about that currently. Is there anything else we can do with trains? We have pretty nice setup, I think. And we're good on steel, so we don't need a dedicated steel area. We're good on stone. We don't need a dedicated stone area. Good on oil, good on uranium, good on iron, good on copper. And we're making them at a pretty nice rate. Looks like we could be making more iron. Let's check on the status of the trains here. So there's an iron train here, and the other iron train's right here, it looks like. So they're properly on different schedules. What we could do is we could add a third train, you know? That might be nice. Oh, we never added the inserters here. And they are full, so... Alright. Let's take a ride on this train and while it heads back. So you can see that all these are very full, so that means this is waiting the whole 2 minutes every time. So let's decrease this to 80 seconds. So we might want to consider getting 3 trains. 3 iron trains and 3 copper trains. We obviously don't need it. Again, everything's backed up. You see this buffer of chests here. So it would just be a, you know, extra credit. I'm pretty pleased how our system came together. It'd be nicer if we had more one-way tracks just to keep in with what we were doing before. You know, oh boy. So, you know how I wanted to get more inserters here? I didn't have any inserters on me. We're going to just use these instead. Or the same thing. No, train, wait. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna put these in here. I'll pick this up. Cool. So we are using 20 here instead of the 24, which I'm told is the amount that a red belt can provide furnaces to. But as you can see, it really only gets down to here. So, because this isn't constant. So this amount of smelting is fine. I'm gonna put down a radar over here, because we don't have one currently. And I probably should put one at all of our tracks. Look at that. One here. Make sure we don't get run over. That'd be unfortunate. We want to put one over here. There we go. Look at that. We have the majority of our track illuminated. We just don't have this path, but that's fine. What else is there to research? Logistics system, sure. Refine flammables, why not? We're about to go on a rampage. Why not make it super strong? Once this is done, which is almost done, you know. Biters beware. I'm coming for them. I might actually want to try the tutorial now for the rail signals. Last time I kind of gave up because I just did not understand what I was supposed to be doing. But now with my renewed knowledge, with my renewed faith in myself and the knowledge that I've gained yesterday, I think we might be able to do it now. Seems like let's upgrade this belt. Don't want red and green signs to be our downfall here. After we work so hard getting purple and the others. I am making significantly less of these though, as you can see. So I guess it makes sense. Oops. Yeah, so we need to make more low density structures for sure. Let's do that. We can't keep up with the demand here. Not that I need to, but again, at this point, red and green are my bottlenecks, not the utility. Actually, never mind. I'll take that back. Why is this backed up here, but this isn't? They should be going at an equal rate. It's interesting. So we'll just let this empty, and then after this is empty, we'll add more. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna stop these guys. So let's put down all of our junk. This is taking way too long, so There we go. We have it all back. Now we can finally make our armor things. Oops, no, stop, stop, stop this, oh no. Yikes. Okay. Whew. Dangerous. Let's replace what we picked up. Put that in there. And this in here. Alright. How do we hang robot frames? Oh, I guess that's just what I always bring with me. Alright, so let's add this guy. And we'll wait on these two, and then the exoskeletons, then we'll be good to go. We'll go and fight some biters. Let's go pick up our flamethrower ammo. Alright, so we're at full power here. Put the rest of the fuel that we have into the chests. And let's start heading back up to the north. Actually, let's go to the south. Where's our car? Where's the iron mine? Is there an iron train here? Hey Asterix, how's it going? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I think we got everything. Oh, this is the wrong train. I think we've got everything under control. All of our trains seem to be working just fine. Added a couple more pathways for oil because that wasn't going, but everything else is working. So pretty happy with all of that. We're about to go on an expedition to kill biters. We have our new armor, we have some flamethrower ammo, and we're about to make some shields. So that's the plan. We also made 1,000,000 hours of fuel. 2.4k in here, 1.3k in here. So we're not going to run out of electricity anytime soon. And we still have so much left to work with. As you can see, we have a full box here, 200 here, almost a full box there. So I am on the track. That would almost a bad thing. Okay. So we're just gonna go Rambo. We should have no trouble with this at all. And we should be too fast for them to keep up, so we could just run away from them if needed. We really don't need our car, even. It looks like we can actually make one more exoskeleton if we want to. Fortunately, we don't have the steel. That sucks. But we're moving way faster, so that's great. Go for more shields. Well, I think this is... We'll find out. We're gonna test drive this out there in the wild, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, you know what? I'll just bring it with me. Why not? Alright, here we go. We're gonna make our safety save. Want to hear something awesome? I sure do. Tell me. Alright, let's go. Too fast. You guys can't handle this. Yeah, see? I don't even have to worry. Although my poor robots. Easy. Not even a problem. I was even standing in the goop. Artillery grenades, huh? I've never used those, I think. That sounds like a lot of fun. Probably should work on getting better military things, just to test all this stuff out. But this map was our first time using flamethrowers, so we're gonna just keep it flamethrowers for now, I guess. Because look at this. Just stand here, and then they all die. It's a far cry from where we were before, where we struggled with 2 worms. Take that. So we're definitely not having any issues with biters now. Sorry, Forest. That forest is going down. And yeah, we totally abandoned our car, but that's okay. I don't even... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't even have to pay attention to my health. He says before he dies. I should have waited a little bit. Our research is almost done. For even stronger fire. 4 shields. Yeah, maybe you're right. I just wasn't sure how much energy we can get out of this. It looks like one of these are good enough for 2 of these. Down, right? Oh yeah. I mean, that's just in general. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I like going fast, so I think I'd like 6 exoskeletons, you know? That way we have a little bit of danger, but we can still just outrun everything if we need to. You don't gotta have that risk to be satisfied with the reward, right? If it's too easy, then it's boring. Are these no, they're still medium worms. Yeah, well, I'm certain in other maps that aren't rail worlds, having more shields would be definitely more preferable. Uranium ammo. Let's go artillery. Oh no. Sorry, Forest. I don't have any grenades on me. Yeah, 2,000. I probably should do my rocket silo first, huh? But we're okay. We're fine. It's gonna be okay. I didn't realize it was 2,000. I guess we're just burning down all the forests. That's okay. We didn't care about this planet anyways. You almost feel bad for them, you know? You're just mowing them down with a flamethrower. And they're trying their hardest, but, you know. Just not good enough. They're just dead. Let's check on how our science is looking. We weren't making enough red and green. Yeah, we're low on green now. Should definitely probably increase this. Why am I low on? Looks like I made a mistake adding this. Putting most of the belts into here instead of on the belt. I thought it was backed up though. I guess that's why we're low on green. Yeah, spit of love. That sounds about right. Alright, so let's see. That's all good. We're about to head into biter country, so let's have some fun here. We've used up half of our ammo already. So we should be careful. But I don't expect any problems here. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm glad I have 2 energy at least. Because it looks like I'm on the very edge of using 1 all the time. What am I going to use all the space for? I don't think that far ahead. I just want to get rid of the biters. I don't know. I mainly wanted to get rid of them just so they would not attack me. Although they never actually did. They attacked me once. My flamethrowers did something once. But I don't know. You might want to try to put a train up here, just for long distance stuff. That might be an interesting challenge, but I think I'm getting how rail signals work now, so I think I'm getting better at using trains. Next, we might want to try using the wiring system, because I haven't done that either. That's something I need to learn as well. But I don't need to make more trains for that. I can just work on it now. Yeah, Dune really helped me out. Yesterday, there's a lot of things that I just didn't internalize properly, and him telling me what to do was very helpful in trying to get that working. Because I was trying to approach it from the way the rail systems are actually coded to search and look for, and I think I was just I ended up confusing myself, trying to figure out how they do that. But I should have just looked at how the trains look at them. So I'm still fuzzy on some things, but I think I can just muddle through it and figure it out at this point. So I think we're good to go there. I'll be able to use that knowledge in future maps. So as you can see, we're killing it here. These guys, they are doing some damage to me, but not enough for me to really worry about. I'm not even getting down to 1/3 of my health most of the time, even though I'm allowing them to attack me a lot of the time. But either way, I can just run away. Look how fast I am with all my exoskeletons. Isn't that fun? And we're out of ammo. And this is way too bad. This is very weak. Kind of funny though that I'm not even getting damaged. Oh wow, we blew through a whole clip for nothing. Only the goop is actually doing damage to me, it looks like. This guy isn't even bothering me. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we'll see if we can lure these guys to my flamethrowers and have the flamethrowers do something good. I think I'm too fast for them. Oh well, see you later. So yeah, I think the next thing I want to try to mess with is the wiring, all the combinators and whatnot. I'm not really sure what I want to use them for though. My playstyle is doesn't really need it. But I'm sure there's some cool things that you can do with them. And I just don't think about. Go grab our car. Should be here somewhere. Car. Okay, we hit two things. I think that, oh, I was gonna say that was some improvement from me, but we ruined it at the end. We'll put this back. Take a look at our map. Is this pollution from my fire? It's unfortunate, but if we take a look at the map, we're good. We're not anywhere near these guys, and even though that the guys that were here were in the pollution, they pretty much never attacked me. We might want to get rid of these two, and maybe this base, but I think we're in a biter-free world now. Not that we weren't before. Basically never saw the guys before this. The only time they ever attacked my base was at the very beginning, because they had spawned right next to me, but that's a cliff. See you later, robot. All right. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we want to do. I mean, we're kind of set here. At least for rocket making. What we could do is we could try to make it make a rocket specified area and try to make multiple rockets. That's something we could do. We're okay on circuits. And we're okay on copper. So basically I think we're pretty good here. We're in a good spot. We just need to make the last couple of things that we need for our rocket. And this is going to take a little too long, so let's switch over to the rocket silo. And let's actually start green science here. Let's turn this and that into level 2. And now this should work a little bit better. We can upgrade all the things here. And this should help us make faster green science. All right, so we're back in business. Another thing we could do is set up our robots. You know, we haven't used robots pretty much at all. We only used it for this right here. So we could set up a robot system if we wanted to. And that way we could tidy up the base a little bit. I didn't want to use them on this map because I kind of wanted to force myself to make a little bit better of a base and a little tiny less spaghetti. Because normally when I play, I hand make all of the things that we need for robots, like this and that. And you know, it works, but it's not optimal. Did I make it worth with making assembly machines? I haven't actually fixed that. That's kind of still how it was. And I forgot to limit this, so I have a very large amount of rail signals and chain signals. I could fix this. But we're set here. I should grab them as well. But I will definitely use your setup on the next round. Do you know anything I could use wires for? I'm trying to think of any examples I would like to use these for so I can actually learn how to use them. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head. These are mainly used to turn things off and on, right? And generally for my playstyle, I just like things going how they work. And any excess I can store, and any shortage, you know, I'll make up for. I mean, I guess we can try to make a couple and see and try to figure that out. Make trains be automated with with where to go. I mean, with the updated train system, I think there's a lot better than how they had it before, I think. I'm sure the functionality is still similar, but I think I'm pretty pleased with how this works. Just have this in row and it works. I guess if you have a more complicated system, you'd like it, you need it, but with the one I have currently, I'm good. Okay, green science, how you doing now? Still struggling, but this is very strange. Are the long-handed inserters having trouble picking up from the red belt? No? It's kind of confusing how I have this build-up back here, and these are working and some of these are working. That's kind of weird how that works. Well, let's make another exoskeleton so we can go super, super fast. We need steel. Yeah, I don't know what else to make. Oh wow, that is almost too fast. If we zoom in, you have no idea what's going on. Love it. So we have a very healthy supply of iron, very, very healthy supply of copper. Although this middle one isn't as much as the other two, that's kind of weird. Uranium's good. Oil is fantastic. Yep. So at this point, we're kind of just waiting on our research. So we can add more science if we wanted to speed this up. Or we could just wait it out. Am I making concrete right now? Yes, I am. We have all this. Although, I guess we ran out of bricks. Where did I put those? Oh, they were right here. Hey, robot. Where have you been? Okay, so we're gonna increase the amount of low density structures that we're gonna make. Because we do need that for our rocket. So that is the new plan. We're just gonna prepare everything for our rocket, and then hopefully by the time we have it researched, we'll have pretty much everything we need to launch it. And we'll be good to go. Let's clean this up. Alright, there we go. Let's add... I don't know. Let's add 5 or 6. Let's do 6. I think this is probably too many at this point, but... oh well. And we'll set up a logistic network simply just to supply our rocket. That's the only thing I'll allow ourselves to do here. All right, so these there. And then we'll see if these require a ton of copper, I believe. So we'll see if our store is good enough. I don't see it running into too many problems, but we can try it. We'll see. So these guys are going to be put into a separate chest from the ones that are going to the utility science. All right. So we have all that running. Let's get our solid fuel going. We do have a ton right here. I guess that's what I could be making. Since I have nothing else to be ABCing about. We'll just keep going, I guess. Why not? All right, we have 553 being made. That's a large number, I think. But we're going to expand on this. We have a ton of light oil to be using, so there's no reason not to use it all up. Let's move this guy over a little bit. I think we're gonna need some more pipes. Oops. I'm going too fast. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Move this guy down a little bit. Do I have any chemical plants with me? I do not. Probably should have started making the rocket fuel after I made everything I knew I would need. Well, let's go check our junk folder, chest. I might have some in here. And well, I have the pipes. That's good. See, I think we're good on everything else. Pipes. Probably make robots out of these robots frames. I want to use them. Oops. There we're still doing good here. This is a little bit sparse, but I think that's good. We could make some blue belts. That is something I could do, but I don't really see the need for it right now. It would definitely help our base out, and there's no really downsides to it. I understand that, but I think I've gotten a lot of what I wanted to do on this map done. Mainly the trains, as you can see. Okay, so that's good to go. I am much too fast to be looking that close. Let's make some chemical plants. That's not the right one. This, that, this, and these. Let's go grab some more circuits. Can't hurt to have them on us at all times. And I want to make, I don't know, 10 chemical plants. We have more than enough light oil to be using, to be making the solid fuel. If I remember correctly, light oil is the most efficient use of, or you need the least amount of it to make solid fuel, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that is the most efficient. Now that I'm looking at this, I can see that you don't actually make that much light oil, and it might be better to make it out of solid fuel. But whatever, we have the light oil, so doesn't matter too much. Okay, so here we are. We're just going to spread this right across. Like that. And solid fuel ahoy. It's coming. It's gonna be amazing. I now see a problem where it's this right here. We don't have enough space to do this. We might be able to. Oh, actually, yeah, we have enough space. So I take back what I just said. We're good to go. Just need to spread them out. And then we need to power it. And voila, we have a lot of solid fuel on the way. So we need to output it. So I'll grab these guys like this. Bam. And then all we have to do is put them into a chest. But I'm going to output it up a little bit. And then we can split it here. Half of it's going to go down this line. This is for blue science. As you can see, we're not really using too much of it, but that'll be fine. Then we got this, and we'll just put this here. And there we go. Power these guys up. And we're good to go. Awesome. We might actually fill up on these chests a little too quickly. It's only 50 per. But I guess we can always add more chests later. We're already making the rocket fuel. Oh, actually that's what I should be doing with this. Just kidding. Where do you make rocket fuel? I guess in the assembly machine. Yep. So let's retract that. Let's put this stuff down. And we have this space, so let's use it. Let's make our rocket fuel. So by the time that we have our rocket, we're gonna have way too much. We're gonna have more than enough that we'll ever need. Actually out of belt. That is something. Go grab some more belts. We're also going to need to make speed modules. I believe that's something that else we're going to need for our rocket. So that's probably going to be another thing that we need to do after we finish this up. And we're just putting all these down for the future. Each stack of rocket fuel is only 10, as you can see here. So these will probably fill up pretty quickly. So now I really don't need to do this. Since we have this automated. What I do want to do is that, so we can get more on the line. And that's good to go. We might actually want to add more assembly machines, so let's do that. Doesn't hurt, and we have the space for it, so why not? There we go. So I have 5,000 solid fuel on me. I don't know what I want to do with it. I mean, I could just get rid of it. I could stop this and put them into a chest of some sort. Or I could just keep this going, you know? I really should make these guys assembly machine 3s. That would help out. That could bring my base to the next level. So I could be making speed modules instead, and I think that would be a better use of my time than making the rocket fuels. So it's time to dump all of our fuel. Let's make an area here for it. Because it doesn't need to go on the chest here. Look at all this fuel. Shoot. So I wonder, do you actually lose anything when that happens? I would think not, because it does... The size of it does increase based on how many items you have. But... Makes me wonder if, like, if you had a belt on here, would that eat up the items that would have gone there, or does it push it away? Alright, so we have all that. Making our rocket fuel. We'll put this into a passive provider. So in the future, we have this. And it'll be blinking for us so we know where to find it. Let's see, what else do we need? We have the low density structure units. We have the rocket fuel, and we need the rocket control units. That's all we have left to make. So that is these, and they need processing units and 1 speed module. So speed module is next on the list here.